everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Felissimo Friday, and we have set number 23 of the Felissimos. We will be coloring in Monique de Wild, Winged Daydreams. Words are hard. Just saying, I'm really starting to get frustrated with tripping over my words all the time. But we will be coloring in Monique de Wild's Winged Daydreams. This set is a lot of the darker colors, some dark browns, some dark black colors, purples, greens, different dark colors. The set itself is called Midnight, and as you can see with the page, there's a lot of the really rich colors. The poem that comes with it, this is numbers 441 to 460. Like I said, it is set number 23. It is called Midnight. The poem is bright and radiant shooting stars, enveloped in ink-colored skies. The darkness is all around you, drifting to sleep with closed eyes. And of course, they have the swatch chart here. I will once again tell you that the swatch charts are not the best paper for swatching on, but we will swatch on it. And we will go through all of the wonderful names that come with the colored pencils. They don't have typical names, so sometimes going through and finding all the names in a set will enable you to write a lovely little story. Each of them does tell a little bit of a story, in my brain anyway. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera here. And just move you around just a touch and zoom you in a little. Just because. There we go. So you can actually see those color names and numbers. All right. So I need to move some of these. I haven't sharpened any of these or anything else. This set I have swatched on a smaller swatch chart just to get all 500 pencils on one page so that I could look at them when I wanted to play with them to start with. So the first one is called Garden Shadows. Again, I'm going to use my Mr. Pen pencil sharpener in the largest hole. And I do find the Mr. Pen works great for the Felissimos because the Felissimos are quite a chunky square pencil. And I was using the Staedtler, but I found that the Staedtler was tearing the corners of the pencil instead of just cutting it. So I did find that even though it did sharpen it, but it did cause a little bit of damage to the pencil wood, and I didn't like that. So this is Garden Shadows. It's a nice deep dark gray, almost a black, but not quite. Very nice color. And again, just building that color up. This paper is not the best for showing the true depth of color that you can get, but it will give us a basic idea of what the colors are. The next one is called 0 Hours. So as you can tell, we are in our black tones at the moment. I sharpen the pencil. There we go, that's better. So this one is called 0 Hours. Again, just doing a light layer and then I'll build that color up. I hope everybody has had a glorious week. Tomorrow is the start of a new month. So we will do a flip through of almost everything I've colored this month. One of the pages that I did color this month I gave away, so I will not be able to include that in our colored for the month. And of course, tomorrow is the Collection Saturday. So we will be possibly, depends upon how things go. There's a couple of changes coming to the channel, and I haven't fully decided on all of them. So we'll see how that goes, and I will post tomorrow before I'm supposed to go live if any of those changes affect the live stream. All right, so that one is 0 hours, and that's a really nice deep black. This one here is Sable Sound. And again, sharpened it with the Mr. Pen sharpener. And this is a nice deep gray. Looks like it has a little touch of the brown, the warm gray to it. So, yeah, with the changes to the channel, like I said, I will be posting a video early tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. It will say must view changes and that sort of thing. So you'll know that it's about the changes on the video on the channel. This one is called Late Leaves. Again, it looks like another black gray with quite a bit of brown in this one. This is definitely a warm gray. Nice deep warm gray. So we've only got 2 more Felissimo Fridays to go, and that will be the end of Felissimo Friday. I will be putting them all into color order. I have a friend of mine that is helping me with that, and I will do a full color order and a full review of the pencils now that I've gotten to use them all and play with them. So this is called Forester Dusk. So that last one was a nice deep warm gray. This one here looks a little bit more blue, more of a lighter gray. No, it's still got that warm gray in it as well. So that or else my eyes are going, which is possible. But it is a lovely medium tone gray. We've had quite a few light grays, so having these medium tone grays and the dark grays is refreshing. And it makes the set quite complete. This one is called Evening Afterglow. Evening Afterglow. Oh, yeah, see that one's got quite a bit of blue. So that one's still got some brown. This one's very blue. So this is a cool gray. It's a very lovely color. Again, another medium gray, but in the cool gray family. Very nice color. This one here is called Dim Attic. Again, I'm just sharpening the pencils as I go. And this one's got a nice little bit of a deeper color to it. A little bit more blue in this one than gray. Very lovely color. Great shadowing colors. All right, so the next one is called Jagged Jade. So we've got our warm grays there, and now we're into our cool grays, blue-gray colors. And again, I'm just building that color up. This paper is not great for large amounts of layers or large amounts of pigment, so I'm just going to put down a couple of layers and then add the dark shaded area here so that we can see the depth of the color. There we have it. Those are really pretty. I like those. This one is called Sleeping Whale. Sleeping Whale. Ooh, that's pretty. That is a very pretty teal color. That's actually a really pretty color. Just going to get the depth of that. And there we go. This one here is called Midnight Ink. Midnight Ink. And we're into some purples here. It's a deep, almost a black grape kind of color. That's pretty. Definitely a lot of really great muted colors in this set. All right, so the next one is Night Swim. All of these colors combined will make a beautiful, beautiful night sky and night scenery. So this one here is called Night Swim, and it's more of a violet, blue violet. Has a touch of purple in it, but definitely more of a blue purple, where this one here has a bit of a red in it. I guess that could be the black that's causing it to have that red tone. All right, that's a nice color too. I like it. This one here is called Starless Sky. And then we're back into that deeper purple color. More of a violet. So we've got the black purple there, we've got a blue purple there, and then we've got a violet here. The more I look at that Midnight Ink, it has that black in it. Reminds me of those black grapes. All right. And that is Starless Sky. And now we have Cinderella's Curfew. Didn't know Cinderella had a curfew. Well, I guess midnight's her curfew because then she turns back into Cinderella instead of the princess. And there we have the red violets. So this one has quite a bit more red than blue to give us that red purple. Just going to put a little bit of pressure down and build up some of that color into the depth that we can get it to, that the paper will allow, because not very much tooth in this paper. So this one here is called Dark Veil. Dark Veil. All right. And then more into that red violet. So as you can see, we're progressing down further and further into the red. Less and less blue in the purples. So the mixture of purple and red, or blue and red, make purple. The more blue you put, the deeper of a dark blue violet you get. The more red you have, the more of a red violet you get. Equal amounts will get you a violet. There we have that one. The next one is called Low Cloud. And I'm going to do this so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry about blowing in your ear. This one here is called Low Cloud. Now we're getting into that lighter gray purple. Almost a gray lavender. Well, a gray violet. Gray lavender is a lot lighter. Sorry if I'm breathing heavily. My tummy is deciding to be fussy. I didn't want it to be fussy. All right, so we have Umber Dusk is the next color. Now we're working into our brown tones. And again, we're just going to layer those colors up. Also this month is hashtag 2 weeks of Kerby. So we are doing a Kerby-a-thon for 2 weeks at the end of April, from April 10th to the 24th. There is several YouTube artists that are involved. This is being put on by Color and Crafting with Shani Blue. So make sure that you check that out. I will leave a link for that schedule in the description below the video. This one here is called Nightcap. Nightcap. These are lovely, lovely, lovely browns. It's almost a whiskey brown. No, not quite. It needs a little bit more amber in it if it's going to be a whiskey brown. Maybe I don't know. It's a nice brown though. It's got a bit of red in it. Well, a little bit of red that you can see instead of just a even mixture creating the brown. A little bit heavy on the red in this one. But it is a very, very nice brown. I like it. This one here is called Really Raven. Really, Raven? Really Raven. Oh, nice. Also a nice deep brown color. We've got a lot of light browns and that sort of thing, and medium browns. Having this deep browns is really good. All right. And then we have Forest Dreams. So now we're getting into the green, which all of these colors are going to come in really handy for the tree. This one is Forest Dreams. Oh, that's pretty. Lovely, lovely green. These are a soft core pencil, so they do flake a little bit if the tooth of the paper is gone. All right, and the last one is After Dinner Mint, because, you know, you should always finish up with an after dinner mint. Now, this is the last set that is actual colors for the sets. The next two sets are going to be a fluorescent set and a metallic set. Now, I'm not saying that they cannot be used with the rest of the colors. Of course they can. I'm just saying that those two are a little bit special. They have different attributes to them than the colored pencils themselves. So, all right. So there we have it. So here are all our colors. Garden Shadows, 0 Hours, Sable Sound, Late Leaves, Forester Dusk, Evening Afterglow, Dim Attic, Jagged Jade, Sleeping Whale, Midnight Ink, Night Swim, Starless Skies, Cinderella's Curfew, Dark Veil, Low Cloud, Umber Dusk, Nightcap, Really Raven, Forest Dreams, and After Dinner Mint. And those are all the colors that we will be using in the Winged Daydreams for the next branch of our tree. All right, so we're also going to use the darker colors, the darker browns, for the trunk of the tree. So we're going to start with the trunk of the tree. I'm going to use Nightcap first. And I'm going to try to be on screen. And we're just going to fill in. Like so. All right, so I'm just filling in the areas underneath the bird here on this branch. We'll come back through with a different color and put in the shadows. I want to those inside of the branches all filled out here. And I want to try to stay on screen, so let's tip this back up because I have a certain position that I prefer to color in, and having the book way away from me is not that position. Actually, having the book way away from me hurts my back, so let's not hurt myself trying to color this. So I'm just going to put this color everywhere, and then we'll come back through and add our shadows and that sort of thing. So I'm just base coating it in a thin layer of this brown. I don't know why, but my glasses keep on pinching my nose, which is creating a difficulty in breathing. I don't like it. All right. Okay. So again, just doing the blanket coating here. I know this is a boring part in it. Just getting all that brown in there. And again, like I said, I'll come back through and put the shadows in. And complete the transitions and all that fun stuff. And then we'll come back through with the same color and enhance it, add more, and fill in that white spot. This is just a base coat. I may do the rest of it after, like the reapplication of the colors and that sort of thing, because it is quite a large area. So I'll go through and I'll put the shadows in, and then we'll move on to the branch for this set. And I will go back through and add more of the lighter color, if that makes sense. So this page has been colored with, right now, this will be number 8 different sets of pencils from the Felissimo set. So 8 different levels of pencil from the Felissimo set. Now I'm going to use a dark veil for our deeper shadows. So up under here. Like so. Next month is going to be Asian April. I will be participating in the Kerby Roseanne colorathon. So, and I'm pretty sure Kerby is Asian from what I've seen of the information. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he is Asian. So it works really well into Asian April. So I will be coloring different books from different Asian artists that I have. Some of them terrify me. So, if if we do this, don't be shocked if I say, yeah, I'm afraid of that one, because there are several books that are just absolutely gorgeous that I am terrified of. So we'll see how this goes. Right. Like I said, I'll come back through with the light color again and build that color up and blend all of the dark into the light areas here. Okay. Oh, and I completely missed one. Is it this color that I was using? Yeah. I missed a branch up here. Completely missed a branch. There we go. Let's put the shadows on it before I forget that it's there. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's a very odd. Okay. Okay. That's a little weird. This one leg is really long. So I hope that for everybody that got the Alien book from Kerby Roseanne, I think it's called Alien Worlds, that you enjoy it. I've seen some uh, mixed reviews on it. Some love it, some don't. I don't have it, won't be buying anything to have it until next year, but by then I'll convince myself not to buy it. So that was the main thing about not doing the no buy, was giving myself time to convince myself that I don't need something. Because sometimes we just need that kick in the pants to say, I don't need that. All right. Again, I will come back through and move the lighter colors in and redo the lightest color, because I only put a very thin base layer down. All right. So as you can see, the Felissimos do quite well in this book, and they are definitely giving me enough color payout without using up all the tooths, so I can definitely go through and add a deeper amount of color as we go along here. And as I said, this entire page has been colored with several different sets of the Felissimos. So each of the sets has 20 pencils. There's 25 sets in all. You can either purchase the sets individually, or, well, not individually, you'll get them individually. You can purchase it through a subscription where each month you get a new set of pencils, or you can purchase it, as my husband did, full outright, and you can do this on the Felissimo website. Now I will pre-warn you, the cost of the pencils isn't all that much, but once you start adding the shipping and the duty, it does get to be a little bit more, well, quite a bit more. It does take well, maybe I can afford that too. Ooh, maybe I can't. Let's try anyway. All right, so there we have our wood. Now we're going to start with our forest dreams. So we're going to start with a green leaf against a green bird. Isn't that intelligent? I'm going to use, I think it was this one, Night Swim. That's what I was looking for. There we go. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of Night Swim here for the shadow. Like so. And then we'll take After Dinner Mint. And we'll do the lighter shadows. Like that. Then we're going to go back over it with the Forest Dreams. Blending that together. Alright, so the next one I'm going to do, we're going to do this one, I think. Yes. So this one is Starless Clouds. Again, just doing quite a light layer. This is a nice deep purple. And like I said, there are plenty of other light colors to add to this dark color set. So you're not, stuck with just dark colors. Don't worry. And this one here is Cinderella's Curfew. Like so. And then we're going to take that Starless Sky again. And just extend the shadow there. And I think it's Low Cloud. Yeah. that is a bit lighter. So we'll just add a bit of that in there as well. There we go. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we've done a green, we've done a purple. So we're going to take Night Swim and Sleeping Whale. So let's start with the Sleeping Whale. And then we'll do Night Swim for our darker areas here. That Sleeping Whale is such a pretty color. Make sure that I'm using Sleeping Whale. Just saying. Sometimes my brain just says, yeah, that's it. And then it's completely wrong color. And then we're going to go back over it with the Sleeping Whale. Like so. And then, let's see, what other colors do we have here? We're going to do another bluey gray one. So we're going to take Jagged Jade and Dim Attic. We're going to start with the Dim Attic. Alright, just going to turn the page here just a little bit because it's coming into the crease of the book. And a little bit difficult to color in that. Okay. And then we're going to come through with Jagged Jade for those shadow areas. Like so. Then we're going to go back through, just extend it, fill it in. And then we've got a blue-gray there. And now we're going to do a bit of a brown-gray. And then we'll do the last one in the black. So let's grab the lightest brown-gray, which is Forest Dusk. And Late Leaves. So there we have Forest Dusk. And then we'll have the Late Leaves. Now I'm not too concerned about getting into all of the spaces. We do have a couple more sets, and I will be, once I get them all in order, coming back through with the entire set and filling in the rest of the page. Alright, now we're going to use some of the darker black colors. So we're going to take Sable Sound and Garden Shadows, because I don't want it pitch black. We want that dark color, but not really dark. So I'm just putting a light layer. This is again Sable Sound. And then we're going to go in with the Garden Shadows. for those darker shadowy areas. Go figure. Great shadow color for shadows with shadows. There we go. All right. Okay, so there we have all of our colors. I'm going to go back through with the after dinner mint, and we're going to fill in and blend into the previous color here. And we're going to fill in the edge here, as well as up here. And unfortunately, it's in the bind of the book, so I just got to twist and contour. I'll leave a tail for the next color to blend into. Like so. Now we're going to take some of the Forest Dreams, and we're just going to do the edges here. While we're already here, might as well do this part of it. Because the previous set had very little dark green in it. And this set has some dark green in it, so it gives us the opportunity to add that dark green. All right. And I think I'm going to take this one here because I think we missed some from the previous set. Yeah, it's from the previous set. So I will have to come back through and fix that with the previous set. All right, guys, so again, that's the color range in this set. We've got some browns, we've got some blues, purples, greens, blacks, grays, and that sort of thing. It is a very nice dark set full of those grays, those deep, rich colors that you use for shadows, for enhancements, and of course for color. Because sometimes you just want a really deep color. I'm going to switch you back over to the main camera here so that we can take a look at the swatch chart all together. Hit focus on that because to me that is not in focus. All right, there we go. So we have our Garden Shadows, 0 Hours, Sable Sound, Late Leaves, Forester Dusk, Evening Afterglow, Dim Attic, Jagged Jade, Sleeping Whale, Midnight Ink, Night Swim, Starless Sky, Cinderella's Curfew, Dark Veil, Low Clouds, Umber Dusk, Nightcap, Really Raven, Forest Dreams, and After Dinner Mint. And those are all of the colors in number 23. Again, this set is called Midnight, and it says bright and radiant shooting stars, enveloped in the ink-colored skies. The darkness is all around you, drifting to sleep with closed eyes. And of course, these are the Felissimo Tokyo Seeds 500 colored pencil set. This set is number 23 out of 25. We will be continuing with number 24 and 25 on here, and then we'll come back once I fill everything into color order and finish everything off that we have left. All right, guys, so with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And I will leave a link for the Kerby coloring thing this month. Well, in April. It will go from April 10th to the 24th. It is, I think, hashtag 14 days of Kerby. It is put on by Color and Crafting with Shani Blue. And yeah, I will leave a link to the schedule. There is so many different artists that are going to be joining us. And of course, hopefully we'll be able to get all the schedules and everything and actually be on time and able to, pick a page. I haven't picked my pages yet. I'm going to use the page picker because I just can't pick a page. I will be putting out a video sometime early tomorrow morning on some changes that are going to happen with the channel and that sort of thing. And yeah, other than that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.